We've got close to 700 soldiers on the ground. That's about 620 soldiers in the exercise audience. In addition to that, we've got some contractor support, some other entities that are helping us with the exercise. So all those numbers combined were at about 700 people.
The vision was to create an exercise where military intelligence professionals would be able to step in an environment just like they would see in Afghanistan.
Well, the mission we are doing here at Panther Strike is very similar to what I've done on my multiple deployments, where they take the different MI disciplines, for example, humans, your analysts, and your SIGINTers, they put them into one package, and they're able to provide support to the tactical units out and about, so they can get that real-time intelligence.
Camp Williams is perfect. We've got a beautiful area, we've got a lot of varied terrain. The cantonment area here on Camp Williams can sustain 700 people over 2 weeks.
It's the best kind of place to hold a training exercise because it simulates the Afghanistan terrain better than almost anywhere else in the country. It's the exact same latitude as Afghanistan, exact same elevation. So you see the same kind of weather patterns, the same kind of terrain, the scrub oak, the high hills, the variegated terrain. They have to learn how to climb steep elevations and work within the narrow confines of the valleys on Camp Williams.
There was really no blueprint for this exercise. We built our own scenario without contract support, just with guys and gals that wear this uniform every day. And we've put together a phenomenal product.
As an observer controller, my job is to be integrated with the teams. I watch the training and I just step in when I'm needed to inject something to help them make the training a little bit better.
Put your hands up, put your hands up. Let the lights drop, let the lights drop. Make my world stop, make my
Tiger 3-6, Lion 3-4 in the village of Kanday.
It's been really great. They've have a really great scenario set up here. The command has been really pushing to get things done, and the OCs have been great too. They've been making sure that even if one section has difficulties, another section is able to continue their mission.
There are some holes in the scenario, which is to be expected because it's a brand new scenario. But what I saw every time that happened, they filled it in with their own knowledge of how this job works, and then just continued on.
I have the privilege of being a role player, I guess just seeing it from the other side. The most interesting part is actually seeing how people react to us. We're usually on the other side asking the questions, but now we have the information, and it's interesting to see how the different rapport building and how they try to get the information from us.
Well, of course, the closer you are to reality, the better prepared you are, better trained you are, so it's great to have role players that know their roles and have depth in the roles. Because, I mean, if you ask someone 2 questions and they keep saying, I don't know, it doesn't help anything.
Today I've been in a couple of roles. Baba Gulom is one of them, a sheep herder. Man, I'm a man. You can't tell, but I am. See, it's the Pakul.
We had planned for about 90 role players that would come to Panther Strike. We've got 74 on the ground, and these folks showed up. They're also soldiers in the Army from different units, and they understand the intelligence cycle. But we threw them into a situation where they had to become that key leader that we talk to downrange, that detainee that we interrogate downrange, the people that we talk to gather intelligence.
Panther Strike was awesome. First, because it's in beautiful Utah. The second, because from day one in the Army, they teach you how to shoot, move, communicate. As an intel analyst, my role comes in as a communication part, communicating between myself and also the troops on the ground, making sure they're safe and making sure they know what's going on around them.
Went really well. We were trying to replicate a very large-scale military intelligence exercise of the kind that you see, activity you see downrange in theater. And we were able to do that and get the training the soldiers needed to prepare to mobilize.
Like I said, I came here thinking I was going to do my job, and I ended up being a role player. I think it was a blessing in disguise, really. I not only learned from other people, but I learned from myself as well and my colleagues here.
I think we're doing a great job. I think we're awesome.
Usually in an exercise like this, there's only so much awesome you can put into it, and I feel like we exceeded the level of awesome that most people were expecting.